How's it all going? Hope you're enjoying the weather. Just thought I'd come back and do a little video. A few people were asking on the video last week why I was heating to 16 degrees, and to be honest, there was no apparent reason for it at all, just simply that I can. So if anyone else is heated, or anyone wants to have a discussion about temperatures and there's a reason why they keep at a certain temperature, please feel free to pop it in the comments below. I've actually decided to reduce the temperature a bit over the last couple of weeks. The main reason for that is feeding. I don't want to be feeding as much. With the darker nights, I have to cut out the Wednesday, the midweek filter clean, because it's just pitch black out here and I can't get it done. So in order to keep the water parameters decent, I do need to do them twice a week, feeding at the amount I was feeding. So after talking to my koi dealer, I've decided I'm going to drop them down to 12 and feed a bit less. And hopefully I can get away with just doing the filters once a week on a Saturday. Hopefully. But we'll see. I'm going to test the water parameters this week to see if the covers have made, some people were asking if it made any difference to the pH value in the water, so I'll do a few tests on that and see if there has been any differences, any changes. I haven't noticed any differences in my fish. They all seem active, happy, feeding away, so we'll test the waters and see. A lot of people ask where I got these resin koi from, and they actually came from Ogata in Japan. They put them on their Instagram at one point, and I managed to buy a couple of them, and Chris picked them up for me when he was out there. So they came in a nice presentation box with Ogata's logo on it. I'll pop up a picture of that because I'm sure I have it on my Instagram, and show you those. But yeah, fish are all happy. I don't look at the electric bill, so I have no idea what it's costing me to keep them this happy, but again, it's not something I would overly worry about. You can see the carp pox on the chag is proper looking proud now, and I've only dipped the temperature slightly, so we're currently at 13. But again, everyone seems happy. As you can tell, actively eating, actively swimming around, so got a bit of work to do this weekend. Martin down at the Devon Koi Pond there kindly sent me one of his pressure discs for the EazyPod. I was fortunate enough not to have to win one in one of his competitions. His many competitions, he's always giving stuff away. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to him. I've been looking at him for a while, and I'm gonna do a little video on getting that installed today. He didn't ask me for a thank you or a shout out. In fact, he was quite, he just wanted me to pay it forward, give something else to someone else in the hobby. So I'm definitely going to do that, but I can't not thank him for it. It's a great piece of kit. I'll get on and get it in. Right, yous I'll see how I go with that. I did clean the filters yesterday, so I'll just bubble up the Nexus, the pod once, and drop it in, do a little video on that. So without standing here rambling on, I best get on and get it done because I got a lot to do today. Work has been absolutely crazy over the last period, so I've got that many holidays to take. I've decided to take next week off, but the wife has plenty of jobs for me to do in the house before she gets on and gets all her Christmas decorations up, so no doubt she'll keep me busy all week. But anyway, I'll get on and get this disc in. Just give you a quick look at this disc before I go ahead and fit it. Really well made. That chap has obviously got some talent, some really good equipment. So I'll go and get this installed in my EazyPod. We're here looking some more food again. But yeah, thanks again, Martin. I'll get this installed. I look forward to seeing how it performs. As you can see from the video there, it was a little bit snug, to say the least. Just variations in the injection molded plastic that is the EazyPod, I'm afraid. So I had to take a piece of sandpaper to the edge just to make it a bit more manoeuvrable to fit in my unit, which we've done now. And I can see now why Martin kindly left me multiple cable ties on the unit, because I snapped a couple but I had some thicker ones here, which I'm hoping will last, because I've left it a bit snug because the K1 is pretty small, so the tighter it is the better, I suppose. I just hope this doesn't kick off some internet travesty where I've made modifications to something that was kindly given to me for free. I hope Martin doesn't mind. I know there's been a few issues with that sort of thing recently, but I'm sure Martin won't mind me shaving a bit off the edge just to make it fit a bit better. But we're in now, so I'm gonna build it back up and get going. For those of you that were following McCoy Fry on the journal, got some bad news. I moved them all on. I got rid of them all. This is the only two that I have left. I didn't keep these two for any particular reason. These are just ones that people never selected when they come to move them on. I'm quite glad about it. The markings on these are quite nice, so I'm not really much interested in moving these on. But the reason why I got rid of all the fry is because my dealer, just being out in Japan, obviously harvesting, sent me something on Facebook, and he's bringing a lot of small, very small fish back at very reasonable money. So I'd rather grow on the Japanese bred fish. I'll post a picture of what he posted, and yeah, I'd rather grow them on. So I made the decision to move all my fry on to make room to grow on the Japanese ones. So sorry for all those that were interested in seeing the development, but I still have these two I'll keep. But anyway, that's an update on those. going to mention is I run these 15,000 litre an hour pumps, and they're running full pelt. Obviously we're at 13 degrees, and the new disc is in there doing its job. So thanks again for that. But yeah, back to the pumps. I was considering turning the Nexus one down. It goes through the UV, which I'm actually going to switch the UV off. But it goes through the UV and then up over the shower. But then I had a thought, if I turn the flow rate down on that, it'll probably give the water more dwell time in the colder parts of the system. But I don't know, what's your views on that? Do I just leave it running full? I'll leave this one going full pelt, because it goes back through a mid-level return through the heater, and it's not really out of the pond for that long. So do I think I should turn the shower pump down so that it's running a lot slower? I don't know. What do you guys think? But if you let me know, I'll consider turning it down. I was just wondering, would it help with a sieve on top, with obviously only cleaning the filters once a week now. It's more likely to get blocked or clogged. I was wondering, if I turned the flow rate down, would it prevent that? But anyway, what's your guys' thoughts on that? Do I think I should reduce it or not? If you just let me know in the comments below. You can see they're actively fighting for the food that the shower's pushing down, so they're definitely still active enough anyway. Right, on to the next bit. Well, the sun's coming out here in Doncaster. It's definitely there. Maybe dry up some of the flood waters that we've had. You can see I've tested the water today, like I said I would. So ammonia, as close to zero as possible. pH, it's bang on, so I don't think the covers have made any fluctuations to the pH. I do believe that they let through a lot more light than you might think, and obviously nitrite as near as the zero as you can possibly get. You can see fish are happy. I'll probably keep them at this temperature, around 13, and I'll just make sure I'm feeding a lot less. I'll have a play around to make sure that the filters are coping with a week between cleans. To be honest, when they were 16 and I was feeding heavy, I had 2 or 3 weeks there where I did only clean them once a week, because I couldn't get out on the Wednesday, and obviously the water tests show that everything seems to be alright, so I don't think I have too much to worry about. And you can see they're obviously still very active compared to some this time of year. But yeah, other than that, I think that's gonna be about it for this week's video anyway. Thanks to everyone that's subscribed, new and old. I appreciate you watching. It makes us want to bother to get out here and film a bit more. But anyway folks, hope you all have a great weekend, and catch you on the next video. Cheers.